Bosch, Bosch.
Oh, how
Get Bosch!
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Oh, how you and I have gone through plenty of rough patches. Once upon a time, our minds were originally tuned in sync. Eventually experiencing a turning point. All right, start that over. Oh, how I'm so nervous, guys. Sorry. First on time. Okay, first on time. Ready. Oh, how we've been through plenty of rough patches. Once upon a time, our minds were originally tuned in sync. Eventually experiencing a turning point, where separate roads were paved, granting you and I the ability to maneuver aloof. An opportunity that was rich in liberty, an unfamiliar element in my diet for my mind to wander. We have shared moments where we would move alongside each other. Oh gosh, wow. And several more when in absolute unison. You trained my mind to convoy, but when it took heed of the expansion upon the horizon, it didn't cease to venture out. I led myself astray, however, my heart has firmly been in your grasp. We created wounds that become old only to open again, by yours truly. And you continue to press on and move forward, as am I, pressing on and moving forward. Pressing on to the familiar scars that evoke each distinctive pain having took place, and moving forward. Seeking that mutual foundation of resolution with you, out of a fissure that didn't permit. It seemed as though every stepping stone came a cornerstone, causing a major setback. At times, it would test me. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. All right.
Yeah, Bosch.
Sorry, guys. Okay, you guys follow major setback. For the minor that I was at the time, my back was against the wall. It was against the wall. The forbidden wall that was rumored to conceal the malice that was behind it. But as years progressed, demolition day came and I effortlessly bulldozed my way through. Before I knew it, the weight of the world was on my shoulders. It was on my shoulders, and God tried to encourage me to let go and let God. But I was stubborn and in denial and foolishly persisted in struggle. My will to hold on was no match for God being God. Soon enough, He took the world on my shoulders and rolled into His fingertips. I grew and remained bitter. I botched up a tunic, ill-contrived, concealing only what really goes on in my head. But alas, little to none was I aware of a rebellious strand that provided endless leeway for the past to cling, pull, and linger. Soon enough, my head was now bare, my mind translucent. Projections of the past would effortlessly penetrate and haunt me. Pop, I'm a mess, but I'm your mess. You've cleaned me up to the best of your ability, and I wouldn't change a thing of the past. At times it would test me, and I would consider otherwise. But your simple touch would create ripples, possessing the strength of tidal waves as I would launch my all into each one. They would then crash into the thick cloud of debris that was suffocating my tainted heart. Suffocating my tainted heart, washing the cloud away. You would revitalize my heart, relieving it from the consumption of the toxins that have been harvested on this polluted world as you would instill your love. You've accepted me for the emotional havoc that I am, and I mind you all that is a tough pill to swallow. Or pop. For when I burst, he is my pop. Immediate, abrupt, and sometimes anticipated on some occasions. He is always prompt. He is that brief noise condensing the immense shockwave of each explosions. Explosions that possess a variable of X which is best left unseen. Needless to say that it only accumulated as I grew older. I have had moments in which I thought I reached the very peak of his tolerance. But after a fortunate surprise, he would still painstakingly endure each and every explosive turnout. Cutting its mushroom cloud down to size. And I commend him for that. You see, courage to me was broken in half. Within my core, brew rage. Yeah, that's a stretch such that Jesus made to bridge the gap between man and God. To bridge the gap between Son and Father. His lightning struck sand. He saw through the glass and tended it. He saw the glass and tended it. His thunder roared louder than any pop. Its echo announced that a new life would walk upon the face of the earth. He created a sculpture that pertained to his desire, well aware that it would take different shapes of his own as years would progress. Others may perceive it to be very meek, but is ever precious and unbreakable in his eyes. He is my dad, he is my father, he is my pop.